Hello everybody. The analytical community is in touch with you Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for watching us. Dear viewer, I kindly ask you to give your royal like in advance. Your like is greatly needed for the development of the project Guru.Markets. We will look at the company's current fundamentals. Texas Instruments Inc., ticker TXN. The review was created based on information as of July 24, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company Texas Instruments belongs to the subcategory Comp Set. 62 companies take part in the comparison, which is very representative. We start with general information about the corporation. A little further we will look at each indicator in more detail. If you want, you can pause the video. We propose to study each indicator of the organization under study more carefully. Access to the database with ticker classification is free and open. I kindly ask you to share the link to the security analysis with your friends. Thank you for your repost, as well as other help, we really need it all. Well, friends, we are finally starting. Market capitalization of the corporation Texas Instruments Inc. is $180.54 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $7,293 billion. Texas Instruments Inc. has a share of 2.475% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $16.93 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $727 billion. Texas Instruments constitutes a share of 2.328%. Comparing the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Share Texas Instruments Inc. in the subcategory in case of market value assessment is 2.475%. The balance sheet capitalization is 2.328%. This is 6% less than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the company's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Overall company assessment Texas Instruments Inc. will be presented at the end of the video. Please watch the study to the end. The debts of the company under study amount to $14.224 billion. Financial liabilities to book value represent 84% of equity. Assessment of the company's financial obligations, tolerable, 0 points. The company's stock market value to earnings ratio is 30.9. The subcategory average is 51.5, which is 40% lower than the subcategory average. Evaluation of the stock price to its profit ratio in comparison with the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $5,877 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $5,819 million. And this is 1% less than at the current moment. An assessment of projected future profit performance in comparison with in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 10.8. The average for the subcategory is 8.8 and this is 23% higher than for the subcategory. Assessment of indicators of market value to its revenue in comparison with indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $16,800 million. Projected revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $16,630 million. This is 1% less than currently. An assessment of expected future revenues in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. If you are interested in such analytics, we kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell. Thank you for your subscription. The margin is 35%, with an average for the subcategory of 17%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 18%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 2.174%, which is 14% less than the share of market capitalization. And this reflects the discrepancy between the current market value of the company Texas Instruments, most likely towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $5,310,000. And for the subcategory $4,664,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's performance is 13.9%. Estimation of the company's market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of profit per individual employee of the company is $172.9 thousand, with an average for the subcategory of $90.5 thousand. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 91%. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's revenue per employee is $494,000. In the subcategory there are $533,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 8%. Estimation of revenue per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of sales transactions is 2.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 4.5%. This is an indicator of the risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 49% for the company Texas Instruments. For the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is 48%. On average, securities of the subcategory are valued approximately the same as the company's shares Texas Instruments. Comparing the movement of a company's stock price Texas Instruments and subcategory shares. We will see that in 12 months the shares Texas Instruments showed a change of 7.6%. Against the price dynamics in the subcategory of 16.7%. This does not say anything definitively, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Before announcing the total score, we kindly ask. Write your assessment of the company Texas Instruments in the comments to this security assessment. Your comments greatly contribute to the spread of the Project Guru.Markets. Result: 1 out of 10 points. Average result for the subcategory, 2.5 points. If you look very broadly within the stock market as a whole, you can see that the average score for the stock market in the aggregate is 0.3 points. Against a score of 1 point for Texas Instruments Inc. Let's look at the order table. It is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all previously made decisions by the reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and free, link in pinned comment. Based on stock valuation Texas Instruments. Reference rating system Guru.Markets. The decision was made. Do not open a deal, because Texas Instruments, overvalued subcategory company. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the help system from Guru.Markets. You are all the coolest audience on the entire planet.